#Skytech Gaming Azure Desktop PC YouTube script. Most people overpay for gaming PCs because they're buying from big box retailers with massive markups. Here's why this Skytech Azure is different: you're getting genuine high-end components at a price that actually makes sense. Link is in the description if you want to check the latest price on Amazon. So I've been using this machine for a few weeks now, and honestly, I was skeptical at first. When you see a gaming PC with an i7 14700F and an RTX 4070 Super bundled together at this price point, you wonder what corners they're cutting. Turns out, they're not cutting corners, they're just not charging you for the brand name markup. Let me break down what you're actually getting. That i7 14700F is no joke. It's got 20 cores that boost up to 5.3 GHz, and for gaming, this is overkill in the best way possible. I've thrown everything at it: Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Indiana Jones and The Great Circle, and this thing handles max settings at 1440p without breaking a sweat. If you're streaming while you game, you've got more than enough CPU headroom to handle encoding while your GPU does the heavy lifting. The RTX 4070 Super is where things get really practical. This is the card that sits in this sweet spot where you're not paying for flagship pricing, but you're still getting performance that's genuinely useful. It crushes 1440p gaming, which is where most people actually play. You're getting 12 GB of VRAM, so you're not bottlenecking on memory even with high-res texture packs. Then there's the RAM and storage setup. 32 gigs of DDR5 at 5200 MHz is actually relevant if you're doing anything beyond gaming, video editing, 3D work, streaming. The 1TB Gen 4 NVMe SSD means your OS and games load stupidly fast. Windows 11 comes pre-installed and clean with no bloatware, which saves you the hassle of stripping out all that junk you don't need. I really appreciate that they went with a 360mm ARGB liquid cooler. That i7 can get warm under sustained load, and this AIO keeps it cool and quiet. The aesthetics matter too if this is sitting visible in your setup. The RGB is customizable through software, so you're not stuck with whatever default color scheme they picked. One more practical thing: it comes with built-in Wi-Fi, so you're not forced to run Ethernet if your setup doesn't allow for it. It's a small detail, but plenty of pre-builts still don't include this. Now, the honest stuff. The positives are solid performance for the price, good cooling solution, and clean Windows installation right out of the box. The second positive is genuine upgrade path: everything inside is standard, so swapping components down the road is straightforward. The main con is that the power supply, while 750 watts and gold-rated, leaves limited headroom if you wanted to upgrade to something like a 5090 later. The other minor thing is the case isn't top-tier in terms of airflow design, though it's perfectly functional. If you're in the market for a gaming PC that actually delivers without the premium price tag, this Skytech Azure hits that target. Link below to see the current pricing on Amazon.